It's your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today I got supposed to video, you guys, man. Today we're gonna be back with the banner talk type of video, you guys. Feel me? Like another Ultra banner is back, bro. Another bait banner is back before part 3. I think part 3 is probably gonna be coming in the next 2 weeks, probably. It's not. I don't think it's gonna drop in July, the 4th of July week. I think it's gonna be that next week prior. But yeah, they dropped what's the name, right? That you guys see here. I think the banner is actually gonna drop July 13th. I think that's when it's gonna drop, or July 12th, July 13th, whatever. I think that's when the Ultra, the Annie part 3 is going to start. But we got to hear from Hydros. Hydros is a data miner as well, so I shout out to Hydros, man. But he actually data mined this right before the game is about to reset for, you guys know, whatever reset and all that good stuff. So this, he data mined Ultra Gogeta Blue back. His banner is gonna be back for, it look like it's gonna be 2 weeks. So we're gonna talk about his banner, and then we're gonna just say, should you guys summer now? So you guys do enjoy these type of videos, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, roll to 14K. Without further ado, let's get on with it. So you guys know with these videos, I always take a look at the top 5 units here, the 4 LFs, and then we'll go straight to UGB. So if you guys want to just see UGB, then probably skip towards the end of the video when I start talking about him. But yeah, let's start with it, bro. Super Vegeta. Hello, Super Vegeta. Super Vegeta, you're not going to really see him being used in PvP, but he does have a really good Z ability. He has a good Z ability for Fusion Warriors, and he's the best Zenkai buffer for UGB. He's Zenkai's Purple Saiyans. If you have him at 14 stars, he gives you that extra HP as well. So if you do have this guy at 14 stars, really amazing. Even just add him at 7 stars is really good. Just his Zenkai buffer is really good for UGB. But at 14 stars, his ability goes insane because he gives Fusion Warriors extra health, which is really nice. So if you have him at 14 stars or this, he's pretty much used for his Zenkai ability. He's not really pretty much used for PvP no more. There's just a better purple fusion right here, right? And if you use him, you're gonna get cooked in this meta. Like, not gonna lie, he's just gonna get flat out get cooked. So he's not gonna be used for. He's not really PvP viable. He's just there for his Zenkai ability. So, you know, I guess for his Zenkai ability, it's nice, but in PvP, he can't compete. He just can't compete no more. Like, these units does way too much. He's an OG, bro. So, you know, his time has passed. Can't compete no more. Now, I love Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Now, this is an interesting one because movies was part 2. You guys know with part 1 they did TOP, they did Unirep, and they Zenkai UI signed Ome Goku. So, just like him, just like this Broly here, this Gogeta, I guess we can kind of talk about both of them because they're kind of, they released at the same time. So I guess I could talk about both of them. UGB, I mean, not UGB, but Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, if he gets a Zenkai, he's going to be really viable in my opinion. I feel like the only thing that's hurting him is just an outdated kit, but his damage and like his stats pretty much. But I like his kit. I think his kit can add some extra things like reduce damage and all that good stuff. But if he gets a Zenkai, he's gonna be really solid. He's gonna be really solid doing extra damage to PO. We have some good PO units around here. He can ramp up. He can nullify. He has 100% sustained damage when he pop his main ability, so he can do a ton of damage, bro. So I think he's just gonna be a unit where, if he gets a Zenkai, he's going to be really good. But if we're talking about him right now, he's not really usable like that. Of course, you can make like a PvP video, but in terms of rocking with him consistently, I'd rather just rock USV. For yellow movies, I'd rather just rock the Gammas, even though Gammas is blast based. Fusion's God Key. God Key is like, God Key blast based? Like, I mean, they have TV, right? And then a yellow strike based God Key unit. I guess Zenkai Kaioken Goku, I guess. I think hopefully I'm not missing no yellow God Key unit. I think that's them too, right? Yeah, so TV, what's the name? And it's just a unit that he just needs a Zenkai, bro. I mean, movies, like I said, Gammas. But if he gets a Zenkai, he'll fit movies really well, because movies still need that that yellow strike-based unit here. So if he gets a Zenkai, bro, like him, you can rock him, Beast, UGB, or like him, Beast, and Piccolo, green, yellow, blue. You can rock some type of nice movie setup with him if he gets his Zenkai, which would be really nice. So if he does get a Zenkai, his impact will be really insane. But right now, useless. But the same with Broly, right? Broly, he's a blue unit. In terms of movies, bro, he has to face against Beast, PO. There are really no blue POs like that. I mean, Zamasu is one, but in terms of a strike-based blue PO unit, I can't really think of anybody right now. But he kind of falls in the same thing as Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, where like he really kind of just boils down to his Zenkai, right? He does have a plat. This guy does not have a plat, so maybe this guy's probably gonna get the Zenkai because he actually got no buffs at all ever since he released. But this dude actually got a plat last year, like around this time last year to help him out a bit. But this guy got nothing, so I think he's gonna get the Zenkai. But if he does his Zenkai, this is the same. They're in the same boat, right? They just need a Zenkai, help their stats out and stuff, and they'll be a little bit more. They'll be like in that UI sign Goku, that purple Goku, in terms of viability in the meta. They'll be like the top 15 type of unit because Movies is a really good team. They're a really solid team. They both flow in Movies. You guys know Fusion's going to get the buffs too. God Key's pretty solid, and then PO is decent, right? You have like Rose, you have Kid Buu, you have him, you have Hit. So PO is really solid, and then Movies is pretty solid, and Saiyans is okay. I mean, Saiyans not bad, but Saiyans he got to compete with Goku Frieza now. Purple GV, I think they're pretty just man, like, no one doesn't really rock them for real, so not really much to say here. You could use them, I guess, like you rock them on mono purple for real, but in terms of like any other teams, I just feel like there's just better purple units for them. Sun Fam, you have, what's the name, you have Goku Frieza, Gaiki, you have them, Movies, you have him, Vegeta Clan, people don't even rock Vegeta Clan anyway, so it's just like every team that he's on, I just feel like the best teams he's on, there's a better purple for. So me personally, I just think they're useless. Maybe until they get a Zenkai or a Plat, they'll be viable enough. But their time with the mono purple, Suprema's been done. Ever since then, they kind of just fell off a cliff. Like bad. So let's actually talk about the last unit. The most important unit is Gogeta Blue. Now Gogeta Blue, honestly, his rate been going down. Like his value has been going down, and it's not because he's bad or anything. It's just because there's a lot of strong yellows now, right? Like when you got Kid Buu now. And then now you have Jiren, and then now you have Gammas. I'm not saying that he can't compete and still beat them and still do damage against them, but like there's a lot more yellows in the meta that can kind of keep them in check. Especially Unirep being a really good team. If you have Kid Buu like me of Regen, Kid Buu keeps him in check, and then Gammas and the Gammas. I mean, they can kind of keep him in check as well. So I just feel like there's just a lot of strong yellows, and there's not that many strong reds. So I think that's what hurts his value. He's not a terrible unit. He's still really good. It's just there's a lot of more yellows in the meta now, so he's gonna take a hit. Now, granted, like he said, he can go type neutral against them and all that good stuff, but there's just some powerful yellows now, so they're gonna keep him in check. Anything else to say? I mean, like I said, Movies is really good. I mean, Fusions, they're probably gonna get another love soon, like in the coming weeks. And then what other teams he on? Like Saiyans is pretty solid. Him and Goku Freeze, I've been seeing that setup, them two together with Pan. That's a really nice setup there. So all in all, I think he's actually still good. He's still good. He's still in the top 10. He's still viable. I would just say I wouldn't summon for him, though. I wouldn't summon. It's going to be tough. And the reason why I say, like, I wouldn't summon for him, I wouldn't summon for him if you guys pulled him already. If you guys already have copies of this dude, I wouldn't summon, and I'll wait for part 3. Because, like I said, if it is, like, Vegeta Blue and he is red, I'd rather have all my CCs saved up for that part 3 Ultra than saving and going for more copies of this guy, right? And go for that red and have more CCs for the next Ultra for part 3. All of us are thinking that it's gonna be Vegeta Blue. That's probably gonna be what it is. It's not confirmed, but that's probably a great chance of it being UVB red. If he is red, he's gonna counter against Kid Buu, Jiren, and Gammas. So then you actually have more CC to go for that unit, so you can counter those red instead of summoning for more and then not have no CCs for Vegeta Blue if it is him or not. So me personally, I feel like the only reason I would summon is if you don't have a copy of him and you just want him because you love UGB, you love Gogeta Blue, you just want a copy of him. But if you already have copies of him, I think you guys should save. I think you guys should save and just wait for part 3 because his banner is going to come back eventually, right? So if you already have copies, if you already have him at like 8 stars or higher, I think you're in a good spot. Maybe if you have 5 stars, maybe if you only have 1 copy, you could probably try like a 2 rotations to see if you can get lucky and get another copy. But if you have an 8 star or higher, I think you guys should just save your Chrono Crystals and wait for part 3. Because if it is a red unit, if it is red VB, then you have the units that can counter you have that red unit to counter all those yellows that he's weak against. So I think you guys should save your Chrono Crystals. Don't summon. Only time you should summon if you don't have him, if you want him that bad, then go ahead. But if you already have a copy, I think you're perfectly fine. Just go and save your Chrono Crystals for part 3. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is actually interesting though because there's a great chance that the red unit if it is a red ultra, that is going to be able to counter the yellows that he's weak against. So it's like tough. I understand it, but there's really no dominant greens for real. For real. Like, yeah, they have Rose, and then like Piccolo's like what the best is, the second best green. Then you have like Kiawe, but this game ain't really being dominated by yellows for like, I mean, by greens like that. So I think it's kind of like yellows and blues for real. So I think you guys should just save your Chrono Crystal for part 3. His banner is going to come back in the coming month or whatever. So it's tricky, but save your Chrono Crystals. If you don't have a copy, if you already have a copy, don't summon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, your boy Girl, man. I'm out. Peace.